Hello guys, and welcome back for a new review. Today we're going to take a look at the G.I. Joe Classified series Alvin Breaker Kibney, Kibby. This is the Mass Device version, so it's the second version. I think there was one that came with the RAM cycle. This one has a new head sculpt, and you got the image of him holding the volcanic material and some artwork on the side. 158. I guess that's the number of them that they've made so far. It's a series that I started collecting but dropped off, but kind of picked this guy up on impulse, so figure we'll check him out and see what it's like. Alright, so here is the figure out of package. Do like it quite a bit, the head sculpt specifically. Taking a closer look at that. Really good head sculpt. Looks really nice. The gear loadout we'll go into next, but first let's take a quick look at articulation. So the head is on a ball, and it could look down about that far and up about that far. Looks like it has a point at the base as well. You get a bit of pivot. Arms, you can go forward and out about that far. Get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, and a swivel and hinge at the wrist. Hands are pretty flexible, so that's nice. Easier for getting the accessories in and out. He has a harness on, but he does have a bit of an ab crunch, so he can move forward about that much. And he pivots as well as twists. Get the legs go pretty much straight out forward. Goes back about that far, pretty much all the way out. Double jointed knee, very good. It has a boot cut and a hinge and rocker at the boot. So pretty nice articulation for Breaker here. And a quick look at the accessories. The pistol comes with a suppressor, so that can go onto it. Kind of makes it like into like a RoboCop style gun. Magazine is not removable. There's a hole at both ends, so that looks good. Basic combat knife. Simple paint app. Helmet is really nice. Got that modern combat with the communications, microphone, and there's a porthole where the helmet will connect into the backpack. We'll look at that. The cord for that as well. There is the backpack. The antenna is on a hinge. This looks like it would open, but it does not. A black harness. Simple peg to peg into the back, and that looks like where the wire will plug into. The Mass Device material, let's see, yeah, that does come out. And there's ports on both sides, so maybe they will be giving us a Mass Device at some point. Epic episode. I think it was a 3-part series. and the alternate head sculpt chewing bubblegum. Pretty nicely done. Alright, so here is the figure fully kitted out with the head swapped. So with that, you've got storage for everything. The knife stores right there. He does have this communications device that was on the vest as it was. His pistol ports over into this holster. There is a bit of a storage for the silencer, but it's not in a good location, so it does kind of pop out depending on how you move the figure, but it will fit in there. That is the porthole for the backpack. So all looks really good. Great looking breaker figure, great articulation, joints are tight but not overly tight, smooth enough. Hands are gummy, so they're going to grab onto the accessories nice and easily. Pretty much just a fun figure to pose around and mess with, so I do like it. Alright, so there he is, calling it into the Joe team that he has the materials needed to complete the mass device. It has a lot of nice detail. The watch even has a readout on it as well that you can read. It's a little hard to focus on, but great figure. Really nice G.I. Joe, classic military design for a communications officer. It's got his rank on the front of the vest. Looks really sharp. Really nice detail, great head sculpt. The head sculpt in and of itself is awesome. The helmet goes on and off really smooth, so there's no fear of paint transfer. So that looks good. Just a great figure. Highly recommend it. I'm not a huge 1/12 fan, but this is a great figure. Retails for about $25. Picked them up at Target. So check them out if you like Breaker or G.I. Joe. That's it. Until next time, thanks for watching.